Hello fellow YouTubers. I figured it was time for a new guitar video. And I also figured it was time for me to play the very first guitar I ever played, the very first guitar I ever owned, and the guitar that set the standard not only for how guitars should feel and sound in general, but definitely single cuts in particular. It is this one. And I'll talk about it a bit more later, but first of all, if you could just focus. Thank you. Very nice. Let's have a play and see how it sounds. We're back. Right. Hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. Now, the guitar I just played is my dad's old lawsuit era Les Paul. It's a Ganson Les Paul Custom from late 70s. My dad got it in a switch from his cousin, and he switched his 12-string Ibanez for this guitar. And as I mentioned earlier, I started to play on this one. This was the first guitar I played on. I think I was around 10 years old when I started. And it is a special guitar. It is traditional 70s pancake body. It's so damn heavy. Peter, who bought it, my dad's cousin, he made these really nice brass details on it. He also had a pick guard on it, which I lost because I'm an airhead. He also made a truss rod cover in brass, which I also lost. But for the longest period of time, I believe that this was a Gibson. And so, let's get a balut, by the way, as all guitars should have. You know, I thought it was a Gibson for the longest period of time, and it has a great neck, quite thin, quite narrow. It flares out around, the 12th fret or something like that. It becomes really thick and chunky. And because of this guitar, I felt that every Gibson I played felt cheap. Almost as if the wood would break, you know, felt too light, didn't really like the sound of it. So this guitar set the standard for it. Now it's been through hell because not only am I an airhead, but my girlfriend called me Butterfingers all the time. I just drop things, and this guitar has been dropped as well. Not because of my clumsiness, but rather that I had a strap that was bad, old, and it just went off and just crashed into the floor a couple of times. So it's really dinged up. The fretboard has been separated from the neck and glued back together, and it's just is in dire need of a replacement of the frets. And yeah, it's an old guitar, but I absolutely love it. So I'm trying to find another one actually. But it is stunning, it is old, it is my first guitar, and I'm very, very happy that I still have it. And still one of the most beautiful and best playing Les Pauls or guitars I've ever tried. See you on the internet.